Hola, soy Hugo, piloto especialista de drifting de la Escuela Española de Pilotos. Mi historia con el Toyota Supra realmente empezó en los años 90, cuando yo leí una revista de automóvil en una comparativa contra el Honda NSX. No pensaba que iba a tener un coche como este, la verdad. Hace unos años mi historia se vinculó a Toyota, ¿no? Y he tenido un MR2 de drifting de los años 90 con un motor 2 litros turbo que llegué a potenciar y yo creo que fue uno de los coches, el MR2 más potente de España y además muy driftero. Le hice todas las suspensiones, la dirección y estuve compitiendo en drifting con él durante unos años, aunque era un coche muy exigente y que nunca tuvo realmente cualidades para driftar bien. Luego además tuve la suerte de tener un Toyota GT86, que era un coche que no tenía motor, pero con el motor delantero y un chasis mucho más fácil de driftar. Y el verano pasado, cuando yo estaba de vacaciones, un gran amigo de Lugo me dijo: oye, vente por aquí que he visto un Toyota Supra biturbo por las calles y creo que a lo mejor lo venden y que iba a ser mi coche. Y la verdad es que tenía razón, lo probé y en la primera rotonda me enamoré del coche. Me encantó la entrega que tenía de potencia del motor, el chasis tan noble, tan fácil de conducir y tan driftero. Así que ahí empezó, en septiembre del 2014 me hice con el coche y desde entonces le estoy cuidando, restaurando y poniéndole a mi gusto. El Supra Mark IV también es conocido como el Supra biturbo, porque montaba el famoso motor 2JZ, un 3 litros, 6 cilindros en línea, con 2 turbos. La peculiaridad de este motor es que el primer turbo, todos los gases de escape lo mueven a bajas revoluciones, con lo cual tienes muchísima respuesta y ya a 2000, 2000 y poca vueltas tienes muchísimo par y empieza a deslizar. Y luego a altas revoluciones se conecta el otro turbo, soplan los dos en paralelos y tienes otra segunda patada a 5000 y el motor estira hasta por encima de 7000, con un tacto casi que parece un motor atmosférico. Es una pasada. Esta unidad es nacional, la única blanca de las 22 que vendió Toyota España. Es la versión buena, biturbo, manual y además especificación europea, que traía por ejemplo el spoiler delantero automático. Y también un diferencial trasero Torsen refrigerado con un radiador. El coche ya de serie iba increíble, pero no obstante tenía 22 años. Así que lo que estoy haciendo es renovarle todas las suspensiones. Le he puesto un equipo Tein, por supuesto también, proveedor japonés de suspensiones, un diferencial trasero TRD, una línea de escape Blitz y una controladora de turbo para subirle un poquito la presión. Con eso, el coche soplando en torno a un bar rendirá unos 400 caballos, va genial de chasis con las suspensiones y es un coche muy divertido y muy driftero. Derrapa muy bien, que es lo que a mí me gusta. Estoy encantado con él cuando ruedo en circuito.
Inside Grand Prix News is presented by Allianz.
Hello and welcome to the Inside Grand Prix News. Today we present you the most important information for the race in India.
Home sweet home, the Formula One double world champion at home at Heppenheim. He was celebrating his second world title with over 30,000 fans and with his winning car. Racing feeling at the Europlatz in a small town called Heppenheim. The DTM champion Martin Tomczyk came to congratulate his Formula One colleague. Honour to whom honour is due, and the boy from Heppenheim still couldn't believe it.
Vielen, vielen Dank. Also es ist wirklich.
Thank you so much. It's really, I don't know what to say. You really made my day. Thank you so much.
Vielen, vielen, vielen Dank. Dankeschön.
For his fans in Heppenheim, he even did overtime signing autographs. Sebastian Vettel, a high flyer without airs and graces.
Further F1 news are coming up now, condensed by our Inside Grand Prix team.
India. No country is dirtier, no nation more glittering. none has to live with so many prejudices and so many true and made-up myths. Incredible India is the country's slogan. More fitting would be Unpredictable India.
The
thing that you can't imagine about India is the volume of the mass of people there, and the smells too, of course, also take a bit of getting used to. You certainly get the odd fragrance that wafts up into your nose that you've not smelled before, and that you also don't necessarily find pleasant. There's a very special vibe there, a special spirituality. India is a booming country. The best example of this, the new Formula One site, the new Okhla Industrial Development Area, Noida for short. Originally planned as a business district on the periphery of Delhi, now another of India's mushrooming suburbs. I think we're all looking forward to India. It will be fantastic and a great experience to see the country for the first time. Hopefully lots of fans will turn out too. The circuit's bound to be great, as Herman Tilke's building it, and he normally creates great circuits.
Namaste from the Buddh International Circuit in India, 40 kilometers from New Delhi. 3 sectors, 16 turns, 4 slow turns, 3 high-speed stretches. An up and downhill track with up to 8% downward slopes and 10% inclines. A real roller coaster ride. Circuit length 5.14 kilometers. 60 laps clockwise. 308 kilometers race distance. Buddh International Circuit, an unusual track peppered with difficult spots and fantastic chicanes. India, that's going to be a tough race, which really challenges us drivers. Can't wait.
India Rocks, a weekend of premieres, the first Formula One Grand Prix in India, and F1 rocks in India for the first time too. Star acts like David Guetta and Jamiroquai have already sent Formula One fans wild at the concerts alongside Formula One races. This time in India, hard rockers Metallica top the bill. Organisers anticipate over 30,000 party-mad fans. A new record. The world champions have become the first race team to do a show run at the highest point on Earth accessible by car, Kardung La, a mountain pass in the Himalayan region of northwest India. This special show run at over 5,600 meters in minus 11 degrees took a year to plan, involving over 3,000 hours of work and expenditure of $200,000. Freezing at the wheel of the Red Bull was Swiss driver Neil Gianni, later duly warmed up by his team.
And now we're gonna tell you which corner the drivers really have to watch out for in particular. Here are the Brembo brake facts.
Now to the hardest braking point on the Buddha International Circuit. For the Brembo engineers, it's ahead of the third corner, where the cars decelerate by a full 225 kilometers per hour. The power dispersed in doing so is 2.392 kilowatts. The drivers are exposed to a mighty 5.59 G and have to press with 145 kilos onto the brake.
That's all for today. Have a nice week and hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.
Inside Grand Prix News was presented by Allianz.
Sus, încă 2. Bine. Acolo.
Sportului mulțumim.
Ieri în față, Dani. Și sus. Și ultima. Jos. Am revenit. 2. Și trag cotul. 3. 2 1 بون مندرت.
الأسواق الصاعدة هل هي بالفعل ما زالت صاعدة؟ فهي مفاتيح لا شو
حاول أحد الموجودين الاقتراب من الرصيف البحري لالتقاط سبرا، إلا أنه تعثر بشكل مفاجئ وسقط عن الرصيف البحري مباشرة في الماء، والصورة أبلغ من التعليق.
Probably the biggest leader on this team right now. Oh my goodness. That was a good one. That was a good one. But that knocked me out of my shoes.
Pretty nice fucking weather here the last week of August. If you like summer.
Travis, is that girl from the TV station?
ever since that girl!
Oh, man.
It's pretty simple. You know how I do it, Tina.
All right, all right.
All right, I'm just...
Oh, hey. And with that, he also said he just goes off the feel of the game, just like he does with interviews, I guess.
Sunshine continues today. Sorry, I'm just kidding. I'm laughing at the bee conference. Oh my gosh, it's back.
Well, I don't mean to interrupt, but can I try one of these?
Courtney, I would love to see my meat in your mouth. So I've got a burger ready to go for you.
First time I've heard that.
I mean, there is a Westport Flea Market burger.
Look at this
with
bad
fries.
boy. Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Let's go.
Gone in a split second, barely off the launch pad.
And if Allison Grimes is going to pull this out, especially with National Democrats pulling money out of their ads, it's going to be because she has support from people like Hillary Clinton.
There we go. Well, that pretty much says it all. We're ready to go tonight. All right, all right.
Thank you, Lise, and Colt, and Jay Gruden. Quite a night here in Texas as the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Redskins.
Petrania Pouswan has been there all day, so Petrania's party in full swing yet?
It is definitely in full swing. It's close to 9 o'clock and thousands of people are out here. You can see tons of people behind me here. This is the big party going on. So it feels a lot like it's New Year's Eve out here. And yeah, it looks like it's like New Year's Eve out here in downtown Summerlin. A lot of people are here celebrating. Governor Brian Sandoval was even up here just a few minutes ago. And this is a lot of happy people to see downtown Summerlin opening up here in this part of the valley.
People have been waiting for this to happen. A great thing to happen after Summerlin. Come in a few minutes. We'll be back live here and also give you your full forecast and show you what to expect for the rest of the week in your exclusive 7-day forecast in just a couple of minutes. Live in downtown Summerlin, Ted Loretto, 8 News Now.
That's practically gone.
It's going to feel like fall. Do you have your outfit picked out?
I haven't really worked on one yet, although I think I know what I'm going to do as of the beginning of this show, but I still have to put it together.
Okay. I think I'm going to be Big Bird, try to irritate Mitt Romney.
Adam, what kind of calls are you getting right now? Any damage, any injuries?
Yes, good morning. Well, because of the early morning, it was so early in the morning, most people were at their homes when it happened. And what we believe is that this was a rumbling from Howard Stern's butt crack.
All right, obviously that is not who we expected it was to be. We apologize for that so early in the morning.
Keep it right here on Morning Joe.
The White House is clearly, I would assume, hoping that this will be part of the president's legacy given his background.
Yeah, the fact that he's from Kenya and the fact that when he was elected, there were expectations on the African continent.
Sheriff's Office Crimes Against Persons Special Unit Crimes Unit is asking for your help in finding the person involved in a kidnapping case. We have limited information at this time, but here's what we know so far. The kidnapping happened yesterday, or Friday afternoon, I'm sorry, around 5:15 in the afternoon in the area of the Horizon High School. We have a picture of the person and the truck pictured below that police are looking for. If you have any information regarding the person involved or the vehicle, they are asking that you contact the sheriff's office immediately.
They do believe the lightning hit the back of the house, a tree near the house, and perhaps an antenna maybe bouncing off of one another or all at once. Another storm's moving in. We've got to go.
We're doing into weekend number 2 of what we're calling the Cajon Crawl. Here's some video from not that so much, but what we saw a moment ago. Might stop for some salad on the way.
Keep panic at bay here. We do have breaking news right now. Facebook is down. We're expecting this to, trend on Twitter any moment. Here's the screen grab we have from our newsroom where people are unfortunately having trouble getting on. I got on, but nothing's uploading. Nothing is updating. It just allowed me to send a friend request. That's all. And in all seriousness, on Twitter, I just went and checked. Right now, hashtag Facebook down, trending. Facebook says they're working on getting it fixed soon. How about that?
What did you think about the ride?
It was great. And apparently, I've never been on live television before, but apparently sometimes I don't watch the news because I'm a kid, and apparently Grandpa just gives me a remote after we watch the Powerball.
It's the Powerball.
Tell me about the ride. What did you think about the ride?
Well, it was great.
Why?
Because apparently you're spinning around, and apparently every time you get dizzy,
yeah,
that's all you do is get dizzy.
Is it fun?
Yeah. And I've never ever been on live television. I never ever be on live television.
Are you excited?
Yeah, and apparently I already went down the Supra slide. When I went down the one, I was scared half to death. I just freak out.
And the pub's still spilling over onto the streets. They are absolutely in full voice. I'm sure you can hear it. You can see the red and green behind us. This pub, I've only seen a couple of people leave here in the last hour, and that's because they were going to get bunnies tattoos on their arms, premiership tattoos. So look, as you can see, pretty happy. All about the bunnies down here. Public holiday in Sydney. I think this party, though, it'll be a week off work for everyone. Sums it up pretty well. Back to you, Pete.
Right now, Ruth Sterling, who is the festival coordinator, is on site here and is being, well, she's not letting me do my job and to report to you. She would not like me to tell you what is going on at Keene State College. Now I'm being called a Free Stater.
This is a family-friendly event. The footprint of Keene Pumpkin Festival is 100% safe. We have a bigger crowd than we've ever had. I want them to have a wonderful evening and not be disturbed by people who aren't even at the Pumpkin Festival. So if you think that inciting these people is a good idea, I am going to pull the plug on you, because you are here as a guest of Keene Pumpkin Festival, and I assigned you this spot.
You heard it here first, everybody.
When you alarm our guests. Thank you.
When you report the news, when you report the reality, the people in charge want to shut you down. This is against freedom of the press, folks. We have been bringing you coverage all day. Yes, Ruth is correct that this festival is very important for Keene. We have been reporting that all day long. Then pull the plug. But pull the plug.
Agency, and you have no right to self-promote here, darling.
I'm not self-promoting anything.
Yes, you are. Do we agree he's self-promoting? I agree.
Yeah. Everybody, Ruth Sterling, the festival organizer of the Keene Pumpkin Festival, censoring local media from the truth of what is happening outside the footprint. More on this to come in just a minute.
Lucas, go with him.
Lucas is going to escort me to
speak
do weather.
directly into my tie.
All right,
This
so I'm
is
going to
called
talk into his
improvising.
tie. I wish we could see this right now, because this is great. All right, here we go. Let's start out with, we are really close right now. Come onto the weather wall. Come over here. All right, so this is what we did on our walk. I'm talking into his tie. I got the microphone right there. So early morning. Did you see the lightning out there? Did you see that?
I did.
Had a little bit of lightning, a little bit of thunder out there. We're going to take that off real quickly. Right now, looking outside, there's a live view from our Rose State camera.
Am I still in the shot? Am I still in the shot?
Here, I think you're good. As long as you stay there, I think you're good. So let's talk about the weather here. Clear skies right now. We're going to have some clouds later. Going to have some showers and thunderstorms. Step out the way. 75 degrees our